How to present your AI projects in a technical interview. The 60-second pitch framework. Welcome back to Interview Prep Podcast. Today we're tackling something that trips up even experienced engineers. How to actually present your projects in a technical interview. Not how to build them, how to talk about them. Here's the thing. You spent months building something incredible. Complex architecture, clever solutions, real impact. But when the interviewer says, "Tell me about a project you've worked on," you have maybe 60 seconds before their attention starts drifting. If you spend that minute talking about the tech stack, you've already lost. Let me give you a framework that works every time. The 60-second pitch structure. Think of it as 3 layers: problem, architecture, impact. 15 seconds each, with a 15-second buffer for breathing and transitions. Layer 1, the problem. Start with why, not what. Don't say, "I built a RAG system using LangChain." Say, "Customer support agents were spending 40% of their time searching through documentation instead of helping customers." See the difference? The first one is a technology statement. The second one is a business problem that makes the interviewer lean in. The problem statement should pass the "so what" test. If someone could hear your problem and say, "So what?" Who cares? It's not compelling enough. Make them feel the pain. Use numbers. Hundreds of applications. Thousands of hours. Millions of dollars. Specifics create credibility. Layer 2, the architecture. This is where most people go wrong. They try to describe their entire system in 30 seconds, and it becomes an incomprehensible word soup. Don't do that. Instead, describe the architecture in 1 sentence. Then immediately jump to the most interesting technical decision you made. Here's the pattern. It's a high-level description with the interesting part. For example, it's a multi-agent pipeline where each agent specializes in one type of conversion because a single generic prompt was hallucinating badly. That's it. 1 sentence. You've described the system and hinted at a story. Why did the generic prompt fail? The interviewer will ask. And now you're having a conversation, not giving a presentation. Layer 3, impact. End with measurable results. Not "it was faster." Not "it improved things." Give real numbers. Reduced migration time from 800 hours to 250 hours per application. Follow-up response rates increased 40%. First-month customer complaint rates dropped 35%. If you don't have exact numbers, estimate honestly. Based on our pilot with 5 clients, we projected roughly 60 to 70% cost reduction. Honest estimates are fine. Vague claims are not. The STAR method, adapted for technical interviews. You've probably heard of the STAR method: situation, task, action, result. It works, but for technical interviews, you need to modify it. I call it STAR-T: situation, task, action, result, and trade-off. The trade-off is what separates senior engineers from junior ones. Anyone can describe what they built. Senior engineers explain what they didn't build and why. I chose specialized agents over a single generic prompt because accuracy mattered more than simplicity. I used semantic matching instead of keyword matching because the evaluation needed to be contextual. I went with polling every 30 seconds instead of webhooks because the API didn't support real-time streaming and the latency was acceptable. Trade-offs show depth. They show you didn't just follow a tutorial. You made deliberate engineering decisions. Common mistakes that kill your pitch. Mistake number 1, starting with the tech stack. So I use Python, Flask, Azure OpenAI, React, Supabase, and 8n. Nobody cares about your shopping list. The tech stack is the least interesting part of your project. Lead with the problem. Mistake number 2, going too deep too fast. You have 60 seconds for the pitch. Save the deep dive for when they ask follow-up questions. And they will ask if your pitch is good. Think of the 60-second pitch as a movie trailer. It should make them want to see the whole movie. It should not be the whole movie compressed into 60 seconds. Mistake number 3, no failure stories. If everything in your project went perfectly the first time, you're either lying or you didn't push hard enough. Interviewers love hearing about failures, but only if you follow them with how you solve the problem. The first approach failed because is one of the most powerful phrases in a technical interview. It shows you iterate, you learn, and you don't give up. Mistake number 4, underselling the business impact. Engineers love